Hi, how are you this evening? My hair's stuck up here, so welcome. If you're new here, my name is Sher. I'm an intuitive. I read messages, I read tarot cards. I receive messages from the Most High. What is that little engage with your audience? I don't want to engage. I mean, I do, but I don't want to engage like that. Okay. So, welcome to the chat. If you're new here, I don't usually come on this late, but it is Friday night, so I figured I'd give it a shot. I didn't really even announce myself, so I am an intuitive. I receive messages from the Most High. I think I already said that, and I also promote the sharing of peace and love in the universe. If you've not met me before, welcome. How do we promote the sharing of peace and love in the universe? Well, the lesson this week is we promote the sharing of peace and love in the universe is by feeling peace and love ourselves. We can't give away something we don't feel, right? So we come to center and we get realigned and we figure out who we are. We remember who we are. We come back to center, back to self, back to that connection with the divine that keeps you going, that makes you have that soul thing. Hello, Hancho, how are you? Welcome. Nice to have you, Hancho. Can you hear me okay? My name is Sher. I am an intuitive. If you'd like a card, let me know. I'm going to light some Palo Santo. This is for protection. It also means Hollywood. I am well, Hancho. Nice to have you here. Oh my goodness. Anyway, it's great to have you here. Oh, good. All right, let me light my Palo Santo. I always pray before I read. Welcome to the chat. I'm glad you're here. I do teach people how to live on a higher vibration. How do we live on a higher vibration? Well, we don't hang on to anger, resentment, or anything else. We let all that crap go. If it doesn't fit, let it go. If it doesn't flow, let it go. All right. Let me say a prayer and we'll get started. Welcome to the chat. I'm glad you're here. Okay. Amen. Okay. I have said a prayer. And if Hancho, do you have a question or do you just would you just like a card? Let's see. Is it Hancho? Hancho one. Okay. Uh, I'm just going to shuffle while I'm waiting to see. Ooh, you're all about tradition, aren't you? You're about values, things like that. Integrity. I like that. Ooh, there's been deception in your life. Ooh, but you faced it. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of cool. There's been a lot of deception in your life. Like this is Seven of Swords energy deception. Okay, and you didn't always see it coming. Okay, that's okay. But see, the thing is, the really beautiful thing about this is you faced your fear. You faced your fear. Beautiful. Faced the devil, looked it in the eye, and said, "Not today, Satan." That's what I have a feeling that you were like, "Not today, Satan." Because here's the thing: you're very traditional. You're very grounded. Um, Probably sounds like it. And you're, yes, you did. But here's the thing: you did not lose your life, so you have not lost everything. And you're going to come. You kept your values. You may have lost all of that stuff, but you kept your faith. You kept the important things, believe it or not. And I have lost everything. I know. I've been there. I have lost absolutely everything that I had. And I will tell you this: God restores everything. All right. What else do we have for Hancho? What is the best advice for Hancho at this time? Thank you for the like, whoever gave it to me. I appreciate you. Moderation. Careful, be careful, balanced, and okay, so you're coming back into a place of balance, okay? And there was some healing that you had to do because this really rocked your world. It like totally just, I want to say, like made it a little earthquake or something. It was really bad. Hello, Gemini Glitters. Thank you. I saw that. This was very, this was serious transformation. Spiritual attacks, yes. Adversity, stubbornness, stagnation, sorrow, and the loss of a friend or what you thought was a friend. Okay, anything else for Honcho? Money. It was an impulsive decision. Your discernment wasn't kicked in. She wanted money. She thought you had money. I don't know why I think that, but I really feel that. Also, it's a game. They play this game. It's entertainment for them, and they deceive people. They take what she's. Yeah, yeah. She tried to destroy you. Yeah, and it was a game. That's all it was. It was just a game for these people. But the thing is, no, you're not in any danger now. But you should always pray for peace and protection. I get Palo Santo. I get it from Amazon. It's called Hollywood. You can light and smudge your whole house, clear the. But prayer, honestly, prayer is your highest thing. No, I don't think you're in danger. I think this was a deceptive, not so nice person. But I think what they do is they were following me around for years. Yes. She may have. In today's world, it would not be uncommon, unfortunately. I mean, there are people that do that. Even I used to bartend, and even my customers would always cover their drink with a napkin or something. So someone have to, or a coaster, so that they would have to go out of their way to move it, like it would make an impression. That's just future. It's for future reference, Hanjo. Okay. You're going to get better because what God did is He cleared all the negativity and the bad stuff out of your life. Feels like you took a rake or a shovel and just, sure, Gemini will, a rake or a shovel and just chunked it out. Like there was no room for sifting through. It was just a straight loss, is what I hear. All right, what do we have for Gemini? A channeled love message. Oh, my Lord, Gemini, that's a hard one. Your health is fine, Ancho. You survived it. The worst is over. Seriously. Just get right with God. Talk to God. God will give you your answers. All right, Gemini Glitters, a channeled love message. Hmm. You so want to be in that space. Nice, Sancho. You're so welcome. You so want to be in that space of that romance, that glitter, the fairy tale. Here's the thing, though. You've got a lot of things going on in your life right now, Gemini Glitters, and your focus needs to be on something else. It's not on the romance at this time. The romance will come, but it feels like God has a bigger plan for you. There's something that you're doing. There's some kind of creative project or something that you're doing. Um, that you need to push through. I heard break on through to the other side. That's on push on through, break on through to the other side. All right. That's what I have for you, Gemini Glitters. I don't see the love yet. I see the healing. I see the you being focused, breaking on through to the other side, getting to whatever it is that you're trying to make happen in your life, and finally starting to feel good about it, Gemini Glitters. That's what I have for you. I hope it helps. It is Friday night, and we are here live with Sher. Sher. I don't know what possessed me to go on this late, but I feel like I should. You're so welcome, Gemini Glitters. Please like, share, subscribe if you're here and you want a card. My name is Sher. I'm an intuitive, and I will be happy to pull a card or channel a message for you. Any love for me? Not yet, Hancho. The reason you don't have the love yet, Ancho, because you're still like, I want to say that it's like you're still recuperating and getting your balance back, is what it feels like. This is something you don't really want to rush. You don't want to go out and get in another relationship while you're still kind of getting over all the anger, bitterness, and resentment that you held on to from that relationship. I hope that helps. Okay. Welcome to the chat, 3-3 on the chat. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining. My name is Sher. I'm an intuitive. I'm in my PJs. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, people. I am, thank you. I appreciate the accuracy. I try. I truly try. Well, it's not me anyway, it's God. I just channel the messages. I am only a conduit. That is my only job. I channel the messages and I relay them. Natalie, where have you been, Natalie? Where have you been? I wondered where you were not in the chat today, Natalie. I was like, where's Natalie? Seriously, I really thought that. I'm supposed to pull a card from the mystic manifesting. It'd be so good if I could talk. I'm supposed to pull a card from the Mystic Manifesting Oracle deck for you, Natalie. I figured you were. No, your absence was noticed. You're always such a bright light. Okay, so you're a wild creation. You're supposed to allow energy to flow freely through you, okay? Don't try to force any outcomes. You're spirit led, okay? Be open to surprises, okay? You move in time with spirit to the rhythm of the life. Yeah, I love it. You are open to new things. Release what no longer serves you. Like when you walk away from this negativity that you're surrounded by, stepping into the unknown, leave all that behind. That's the message, okay? Your real connection is with the divine. You're being urged to find your spirit tribe. If you haven't already, you may have found them. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, you're being heavenly embraced by the angels, Natalie. It says here, you will never lose your way, for all paths will lead you back home. And that's really funny that you would get that card considering like your moving situation and stuff. I really like that. Okay. Also, you're receiving everything in divine timing. Spirit helps you express. No, really, it's just express the gratitude for the things that you've been given. Remember that gratitude is important, and so is prayer. Prayer is very important, guys. Um, Prayer will get you places nothing else will. Trust me, I know. I'm sitting in one of those places that prayer got me right here, right now, tonight. You just got to talk to him, and it's easier than you think. Hi, Shell. How are you doing? So Natalie, and it's good. You are gonna have. They want you to be open to the people you meet on your path, and there could be one that you make magic with. Okay, and when you get quiet, that's when spirit is gonna speak. When you're silent, you couldn't sleep. It's okay. Neither can I. Here we are, darling Lisa. Hi. How are you? I don't know about beautiful. I'm in my PJs and my hair's thrown up. How's it going? Shell, a card for you. Sweet harmony. Let go and allow abundance to flow into your life effortlessly. Release your expectations, Shell. That's the message for you. I know, so beautiful. I love it. I'm in my when I'm like this, I come live because I'm in my Zen thing. I'm in I'm in the zone. We do have eye respect, Arlene Lisa, but I'm really glad you're here. I'm just kind of flying. Would you like a card, Darlene? This is like late night chill. And it is Friday night. So now I will not be here tomorrow night. I am taking a well deserved night off. Doesn't mean I won't be here tomorrow afternoon or very early the next day. But even Cher gets a private life sometimes. All right, let's see. I know you like the tarot. Wow, thank you, Natalie. I appreciate that. Gratitude. I am grateful. I am grateful. It's been a very lovely day. I made some brownies. It's been beautiful. I took a little tiny walk, cleaned my house, just loving my life. Okay. And that's what I want for you guys is to love your life. All right, darling Lisa. Let's see. I know you like your tarot. So I'm going to pull yeah, I'm going to pull the Van Goghs for you tonight. It is a lot, but it's in a good way, you know. And that's what happens when you invite a source energy and your divinity. When you connect to that divinity, life gets a whole lot easier. Yes. I always have lovely days, but here's the thing. I expect to have a lovely day. Before my feet touch the floor in the morning, I thank God or I express gratitude in some way, shape, or form. That sets the tone for my day. It also sets the intention for my day. It's very, very helpful. I talk to God like He's my best friend because He is. He's always there, He's on speed dial. And he's helped me do things I never could have made happen. And one of this is a reading for you guys because this is not me. This is me being a conduit for the Most High. All right, what do we have for the beautiful Darlene Lisa tonight? Messages for Darlene Lisa. Woo, baby, already. The Emperor. Ooh, I bet it was. Okay, so there's an Emperor. You have an Emperor coming in? Wow. They're very sunny and bright. I like this energy. Something about the number seven. Seven. Seven will matter in this situation. What else? Messages for darling Lisa. I feel honored that you guys at Read come and visit me. Thank you. Nine of Swords, you put that down. Okay, that's leaving. Whatever you were stressed about is going away. You're good now. Okay, interesting. I like that. You let that go. You released it. You gave it to God. Okay, I love it. Okay, what else? Whoa. What's up, pussycat, darling Lisa? Justice. You got justice in the past. There was justice about something you weren't expecting to get, but you got the justice. All right. Wow. You tricky little person. Okay. And you released all the judgment. You're not hanging on to judgment about anything or anybody anymore. In the past, don't take this wrong, but you may have been a little judgmental. I can't believe you know who he is. How come you didn't share? Oh, you was it a test? Is it a test of the emergency share system? Just a joke. Mm. Oh, I know. I know. I was like, I was thinking about it earlier tonight, and I was like, is Darlene Lisa in my chat? So it's beautiful energy. Oh, let's see. What about, I want to know, what about the guy? Am I allowed to do that? I think I am. What's the general energy around Darlene Lisa? And, well, he's an emperor. I don't need an answer. Shoot. Yes, tell us more, Darlene. He's an emperor. For God's sake, that's great. Right out the door. That's beautiful. It's all your hard work. It's paying off. Okay, this is so funny. I was going to look and see if you had any other answers. And when I cut the deck, I got this twice. I got that. It was like you weren't supposed to have answers. Wow, I like that though. It's kind of interesting. Oh no, I think you said that. Okay, I can do that. What was his name, darling? Names always help me. I'll shuffle while I'm waiting. Kevin. Messages from Kevin to Darlene or messages in general for Kevin. Messages regarding Kevin. Well, very balanced, happy, like to celebrate life for Kevin. Okay. Six of Pentacles energy of balance. Okay. Always striving for balance. Whoa. Always looking at the full cups. Okay. Always looking at the full cups. Very moderate in nature, happy, but very balanced, very tempered. Didn't like to hurt anyone or anything. He was like a gift for those that he was around. He led people to see the possibilities of what was in and around him that they could not see. He guided them. Um, Interesting. Wow. I will check for you. What else do I have for Darlene's brother Kevin? I hear the pussycats, huh? Okay, two more. Eight of Wands. He had a lot of energy, like fast moving energy, but balanced. It's a weird dynamic. He liked time alone. He needed time alone to like reset. It was like a necessity for him. That's what I have, Darlene Lisa. I hope that's correct. I hope that's what was meant to come through. Okay. Horror worshiper. I would like to know if there's out there who has a message for me. Could I transmit? We'll see. Messages. Not me, darling. Not me. God. Okay. Messages. Beautiful energy, though. He has beautiful energy. Okay. Messages. Okay, don't laugh, but there's something about, and don't take this wrong, but there's something about getting your act together. You're like, you need to focus, and the focus needs to be on your life, predominantly messages, though, for MH. Nice. I'm glad. I'm glad that came through, darling. I was really tickled it came through. You deserve it. You've had a hard time lately. Woo-hoo. All right. Nothing in your life is moving right. Okay. Wow. Okay. Something hurt your heart. Okay. Excuse me. Something hurt your heart, and since some things haven't moved right. Okay. What else? You're with me? I feel like it made you very sad. But the message you're getting is it's time to come out of this. It's time to like get your act together. Focus on the things that you need to take care of. It feels like you've neglected things, you've gotten off track. It's time to get back on track, to focus, to come back to self, to remember who you are. Kick yourself in the behind if you have to. That's your message, okay? From the universe. Anything else? Some kind of emotional message. Interesting. You're welcome, darling. We have come a long way. For real. Very long way. If you're in the chat, please give it a like. My name is Sher. I'm an intuitive. I receive messages from the Most High. I have all the clairs. I dream. I know things. I suck at meditating. I really love life, and I try to teach others how to love their life as much as I love mine. I hope that helps you, person Mahor. I'm just curious who's out here. Me, Natalie. Okay. What does your name mean? I'm just curious. I'm not sure. I want to know. Magic, how are you? Have you been working very hard and diligent with way too many things on your plate, right, Magic? It's Friday night. It's date night, and we're all some of us are in our PJs. But you know what? It doesn't matter because life is good. You're so welcome. Hi, Magic. Okay, so Magic, do you wear that kind of outfit all the time, or do you just dress like that for your life? I'm very curious. I'm being nosy. It's very stress and anxiety. You're doing it to yourself. I know it. I felt it. You're stressing yourself out. Let's pull a card for you, Magic. This is not good. All right, for Magic. What am I doing late night live? Late night live tarot and other stuff. You are heartfelt petition. Oh my god. This is your message. This is so your message. Join the club. Okay. This is a heartfelt petition. This is for you to talk to Spirit about. It says, ask Spirit for help and express gratitude for what you have. And understand that everything you receive is in divine timing. God's not going to give it to you until you're ready for it. Okay. And I think that you're ready for it, but I'm not sure if you're willing to put the work in and everything, but it's like uh you haven't released who you are. Like like in your lives. I think you're your authentic self, but also I think that there's a level of comfort. The late night show with Sher. There's a level of comfort that you haven't gotten to yet. And that comes with time and experience. Did you promote one of my lives or something? Somebody sent me a live picture, and it was a featured YouTube thing, but I thought I saw your name on it. But this is the thing. This is experience. This is life. This is part of the journey. You're stressing yourself out on the journey that you're supposed to be on, and you're wanting other people to be unstressed. So in order, it's kind of like the peace and love thing. You have to embody the unstressedness of it in order to move on. Does that make sense? Like you have to just, like for me, I had to get to a point where I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm comfortable with myself. I am who I am. You like me, you don't like me. That's your choice. Does it matter in my world? It might bother me. I'm going to be honest, but uh, it's morning. Well, it's 1:34 in the morning. It's me again. I'm a very high functioning clairvoyant. Um. Oh man. Um. You're right, darling. You don't need as much. It also comes with source. I think God gives me like this ultra high energy. I mean, you guys see me. Like what you see is this is me 24/7. Like it's hard for me to sleep. But God did talk to me about that. And I've gotten better. I've gotten way better with that whole schedule thing. Did you just see? It's probably a bug, but I just saw that. If you're out there and you're new, welcome. I'm glad you're here. If I read for you earlier today, I'd prefer not to read twice in one day for you. Plus, there's a thing here where you actually need to learn to tap in. if you're not already tapped in. I realize some of you are already tapped in, okay? But also, I think hey, Thavy, I think one of the hardest things that we have to do as humans is tap in for us. Thank you, Natalie. Can you tell what color it is? I don't think it's my aura. I read in the Bible one time that when the Holy Spirit takes over in your life, that brightness comes out in you. I don't know if that's true or not. I do totally feel like the Holy Spirit is taking over in my life. Yes. But that's okay because I'm happy. Uh, oh, thank you. Thank you. It's great. I appreciate you. I go live almost every day. Um, I do go live every day. I don't think it, I think it's, thank you for the support. I appreciate that more than you know. And thank you for visiting. Davey, how's it going? And people do kind of wonder when I sleep, but I do. I sleep. I have sleep. I like to sleep in the mornings. That's why you guys never see me. Why are you worried, Davey? What's going on? How can I assist, ma'am? It feels like you may be getting in your head about something. Hold on, let me pull a card too. For Davey, highest and best advice. That's pretty appropriate. Okay, I like that. Anything else for Thavy? Okay. Okay, Thavy. Um, well, I'll be here. Thank you, darling. I'll be here probably during the day, but about around 5 or something, I'm gonna probably take the rest of the day off. I don't do that very often, but occasionally I find it makes me more effective too. I'm looking forward to it. I'll be honest with you. Okay. Okay, that's really weird that you should ask that. Cambodia. Okay. This is weird. These cards are already out before you even ask your question. The first one is the Eight of Pentacles. Um, this is what did I hear when I heard it? I heard it. Hold on. They want you to be patient. I think your friend is okay. They want you to be patient. I think it might take a minute to find out this person's okay. All right. But the other thing that they gave me was that you need inner strength. Yeah, I do recharge, I promise. That's why I sleep in the morning. Inner strength. Unless I answer the phone to somebody calling me. I do that sometimes too. Inner strength is what is needed at this time, okay? I don't think your friend is hurt. Can you give me clarification on Davy's friend, please? It's a wait and see thing, but I don't think there's delays. I don't think it's bad. I just think that there's things that are not. It feels like a series of events fell into place or didn't fall into place in a certain way that created another series of events. I know that sounds like a really weird message, but I think your friend is okay. I think you'll find that out, but I think it may be a few days before you find that out. That's what I have. I do think he's alive. Okay. Is he okay? Is the gentleman okay? Again, they're saying be patient. Okay, that's what I have, Davy. I hope it helps. Okay, it feels like when I try to tap in, it feels like he's like hiding in plain sight or something. Like he's protecting himself or something. That's what it feels like. I hope that helps. No, the world is a crazy place. Okay. I don't think that, I think he's okay. It's not a perfect science, but I don't feel it. And usually I'll be honest. I had a message about death earlier tonight. Um, I had to call a friend of mine because I'd gotten the message yesterday, and I'm human just like you guys are, and I ignored it. I ignored the message, and then it came back, and I was like, oh damn. Because usually for me, if a message comes a second time or a third time, then it's like it's serious. And I usually feel the temperature change on the back of my shoulder. For those of you that are going through a spiritual awakening or learning things through the spirit, remember to pay attention to the things you feel with your body, like temperature shifts, like your nose tickling, things like that. Those are important for those of you that are like looking at signs and things. Um, Yeah, Magic, you gotta relax. I feel like you gotta just let go of you need to let go of the outcome. Oh, you're welcome. So welcome. Let go of the outcome, Magic. It feels like the outcome is a focus and it's stressing you out. And here's the thing, you made it to 500, right? You'll make it to the next 500 and the next 500. And you're talking to a woman who did the same thing, looking at the numbers and things. But there's something about when you let go of the numbers and the need for the validation or the reassurance and just have blind faith and trust in it. That's when it kicks in. That when you start to believe, that's when it kicks in. I sent Iris a message that I was going live at 1:15. She usually tends to ignore those late night messages. I hope everybody, I'm so close to one of my goals and I'm very excited. It's like the second level of YouTube. And I know I'm telling you not to count on the numbers or anything, but it's just the thought of making the goal, not the numbers per se, but just actually getting to a new destination. And I get that excitement that you're having, Magic. I do, but it's also like um the freedom isn't when you let go, when you release everything, that's the freedom. Okay, that's when you come to a place of center, to a place of self, and you trust a higher power. You trust a power higher than you. That's exactly what it is. Just like with me, I'm trusting God. Are things perfect in my work? God knows. My bartending job just went away. I'm a one person income with the platform that is still being developed. So, do I stress? Oh God, yeah, I stress. But the thing is, I also have faith that the divine is going to take care of me, and I also pray. Prayer is so important, guys. I never realized how very important. No, I lied. I lie about that because I have known how important prayer is my entire life. I have been in situations where I have gotten on my knees and prayed to God with desperation to bring my baby home, things like that. And he did, and I believed he would do it, and he did. 5 minutes later, and that's when you that's when you get your control. It's you get your control by releasing the need to control. That's when you get that peace, that level of serenity that you can't buy. You can't go buy all the items in the dollar store and make yourself happy. This is coming from internal. This is an inside peace. This is a peace that surpasses all understanding. And every time, the longer you're involved in the spiritual awakening, the longer you start to see things and how they unfold. You see the gifts that God gives you. Like today, I got all these beautiful herbs in little cute jars. And it was a gift from a friend, but it was really weird because it's been something I was looking into and really wanted to do, but did not think it was in my budget at this time. Because that's the other thing. When you're on the spiritual awakening journey, um, your priorities change. You don't have to have that new thing. You'd rather, I don't know how, you'd rather give somebody some money food for food. You'd rather send some money to help somebody eat or help them have a place that's not in their car that night. And oh, thank you, Natalie. I appreciate that. I just saw your note. And so it's important to remember, first of all, to maintain your sovereignty. I've so messed this up. Sovereignty. I can't say it, but you know what I'm saying. And to know who you are. And it's great to love. You should love, and you should share love, and you should share peace in the universe. But you should also have some boundaries. Okay, boundaries are good. And also know your worth. You are worth it. You are a child of the Most High. If I can be a 60-year-old content creator on YouTube, you can do anything that you set your mind to. Okay? And God is there for you. He's always there. He never leaves you nor forsakes you. All you have to do is reach out and talk. And unfortunately, a lot of times in life, people get lost and they forget. They forget that they have a gift. They forget that they have that support and that love. So it's important to remember, and it's also important to remind people. Now, I think I've answered everybody's questions tonight. I have been on my little soapbox here for about 42 minutes, and it's 1:48 in the morning. And I have been like a very active little camper. I did not make it to the membership group today, but I will get there tomorrow before before I go out. I love all of you. I hope that you go and you share peace and love with everybody that you can tomorrow. You make my life beautiful. Thank you so much. Darlene Lisa, I'm glad that message came through. And you guys are great. Have a great night, and I'll see you soon. And I love you, and thank you for making my life so much better. Mwah.